Hey guys, it's Games1 here, and today we are going to be playing another game. Now, we're using the Divide et Impera submod, mod overhaul with its submods. If you want to get that, it's actually a really great mod. Lots of YouTubers use it. That'll be in the description. But this is going to be replacing my Nova Carthago campaign, and we're going to be playing as the Ebdani, which is a Britannic tribe. As you see here, it's located on this island where Ireland would be. Get it? And I'll just leave you 1 second to see that. You can stop at any time. And let's begin the campaign. Now, we're going to have to unite Britain in the first couple of episodes. Also, if you guys like Third Age Total War, I have another video on my channel, a series that's going on with Isengard. The mighty factions of Isengard will take over Middle-earth, but now we will take over the known world in Europe and Northern Africa, and quite a large region. I'm not going to name every single little province. Here we go. Even an army, more than a single general, on the campaign map now requires supplies. So this is part of the Divided Empire, which means that regions provide supplies based on their fertility rating found under province effects. You can check each region's supplies by mousing over the food amount in a region's panel. So this basically supplies these legions when they leave a city, and as you can see here, that is the local supply. Now, it's more important when you're at sea because you'll have to return. I think it's every 8 turns to return to a port for food, which is logical. So as you see here, this is the world map. Many regions, you can see it's a bit different than your normal map. So here, we have the Caledones, the Brigantes, the Demetae, the Diminae, and of course the Iceni. Now, we're bad relations with the Caledones, which means we are at war with them. Now, it said we're pretty good relation with the Demetae. Let's try to get a trade agreement with them. They have accepted. That's going to bring us a bit of money because we're importing iron and they're importing fish, which we're exporting. Also, if you don't know, join confederation basically means I get all their crap. Wow, okay, why do they want to be my client state? That is interesting. We'll offer them. We have a client state. That'd be why. They're at war with the Iceni. Let's see. We have now gotten 2 client state treaties in the southern parts. They don't want trade. I'll be happy to give them a little bit of money, because let's just, yeah, there we go. Let's offer 700. We got tons of money because that will actually gradually produce money every turn. Imperium. So we've passed this first 2 layers. We now hold 4 armies and 2 fleets and more than 1 spy, which is very useful. Let's just go to the settlement here and expand it like this. Just cinematic shot here of the creation. We're going to be needing. We don't need any Britannic influence when we're conquering Britain, so let's probably just get a bit of wealth in there, and we can actually even upgrade the ports. Now this is trading with them 3, so we're getting 150 income from trade with those 2 client states. I know the Brigantes probably won't. Okay, they will do that, but we will be conquering them because we need to unite Britain under 1 banner. I'm offer these guys to join my confederation. Well, they will not. We must take over the Caledones. Now, this client state treaty really doesn't do anything apart from having a good relation with the south. As you see, I'm neutral with them because I'm going to be attacking them later on. These guys also have hides and leather, which will be nice to take. And then the Iceni don't produce anything. But my 2 client states produce iron, and I produce fish. So getting those 2 trade rights really is helping me out a lot. And once I conquer Caledones, which I'm currently at war at, we'll push south, take over the east coast and eventually push west from both my capital and my new conquered territory. First of all, we're going to be recruiting. These guys will probably want one of them. No point going to the wiki because it's not their wiki. But these, when they're onto an army, they get extra supplies, and for a limited number of turns, varying on each campaign, they can supply armies even under harsh conditions. So that's what they do. They're not really an attacking unit. Here we have some. Let's get some Caledonian levies. Levies are great because they can also throw spikes. So let's just gather a little garrison here. We'll want one skirmisher group, and we'll get some javelins as well. So they'll build over time. And meanwhile, we have here our boss, the tribe leader, Taxapo. And I think this is Taxapo right here. It is indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. We're getting 3,500 per turn. That's a great income, considering we are only in such a small region. But the tribes of the West will unite mainland Britain. How many turns will it take? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So obviously, let's have a look at our victory conditions. There's none. That is derpy. So here our victory conditions is to take over the whole of Britain and hold up to about 50 settlements. That would be reasonable. We're not going to hire any mercenaries yet. Great tool. And we're going to see Iceni. Let's just get trade with them just so we can make a little bit more money. No? No trade? Why not? Or are we already trading? We cannot trade because they don't have a port, whereas these guys have a port, and so do the Dumini. I see a lot of variety in this land. So we're gonna be, let's march. Let's disband these 3 units, and let's just march. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, 1, 2, 3, like that. We're gonna end the turn straight away because we're gonna be conquering the northern tribes of Britain, because we want to gain that very strong position in the north, because then we'll have 2 fronts to attack our enemies from. Now, of course, we don't need to be worrying about any sophisticated building yet. That'll only be needed when we're conquering regions overseas. This is because it's the patrol, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We don't need that. This is because all these settlements have already been established as Britannic tribes. So the culture, as you see here, we have a cultural event, a mining iron. So all of these establishments have already been set up under they've all been established under Britannic forces. Now they're building something right here. They're expanding. These guys are too. I think every area is expanding right now. Let's just keep ending the turn. You guys said you wanted to see all the movement, so that'll be good. Actually, I have another Total Warhammer video planned for you guys. That should be pretty exciting, about all the DLC and things that are coming out. I've talked to the Total Warzone, and he and I have talked a bit, and he sent me a couple of links that should help me create a more authentic video for that. So here, we are not going to raise force yet. Actually, we're going to raise a fleet to disturb and get some more money, because we're going to be raiding some other routes. So we're just going to be exploring this peninsula. Eventually going to be heading down here, and then we'll be able to unlock more factions and be able to talk to them about events and see if we can get trade rights, etc. Carthage, Seleucid, and Rome all building their armies in the south. But these tribesmen, we are ignorant to that. We are just really focused on taking this northern region. Okay, so we've got supply foraging. That's actually really useful. Let's set you guys up on land. They'll be able to hit land. Sweet. We'll hire 1 mercenary Caledonian skirmishers. So actually we have 4 backs now. We have a main unit and the front, and we have 1 flanking unit. Yeah, we're gonna need that first. And we will take the Caledonians by surprise. Let's see if we can get... They probably won't join the war because they're already at war with the Iceni. Exactly. I don't think the Domini will go either because they are very south. Yeah, moderate is low. So let's just push onwards to take Eildon from the Scottish heritage. Here we have our fleet heading south. Hopefully they'll be able to stir up some trouble. I'm not sure. We just saw Total War going online. Total War Zone. Oh. Oh shit. We have a vast host that just attacked us from the northern tribe, the Ebdani. And the Ebdani now, we are starting to get back here. The Caledones, major force. I'm wondering if we can... We're going to fortify. No, we're not. We're going to fight this battle on the battlefield because I think... There's no sword band, sword. We have way more units that have range. So we just set up a nice line structure. And there's some archers firing over them. We should be able to do most of the damage. And then just push straight through them. Alrighty. Yes, we'll start deployment. Okay. Weirdly spaced out. They are... Sorry about that. They are flying here. Very light missile infantry. Very light missile infantry. That's okay. So we get setting up a Briton levy spearmen up like that. Obviously some of them have been taken by attrition. And then we have these 2, which will be set up on the flanks here. Yeah, I like that setup here. We have a cavalry. Now we have a cavalry unit. Some horsemen have been murdered along the way because we don't have enough food. So we get our general. I think he's on chariots. Yes, he is. We get him and his chariots to push up this way. We get his baggage just to this. They'll be kind of a shock force. They won't actually be doing much damage, but they will be, when units are fighting, they'll be doing the damage in the rear. So they'll be a valid asset. I would have deployed near the north here if I had them. But I guess we could have came out and surprised them and used the woods to our advantage. So here we're going to go. We're going to push up our army.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
That's okay. We're going to put it on normal now. So yeah, obviously I want to keep these guys going. Now we know that the general unit is over here. They don't seem to be pressing up against me. I'm fine with that. Where are they going? Where are you guys going? They're moving out of the forest. And moving to... What are you wearing? I think they're trying to assemble their lines as we assemble ours. We're gonna be starting to rain hell on them. These 2 can actually...
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Archers! Loose! Fire! I'm gonna set them to sprinting. Here we go. They're all in skirmish mode, so they should be able to retreat in time. I want you guys to go like that. Okay, where's my cavalry unit? Keep saying it wrong. Let's go. Let's move these chariots. Well, let's keep them there actually. Okay. They might not make it in time. Shit. Spearmen, push up. I'm not going to assign them anyone to battle against yet. Set you guys like that.
General is under attack.
Here we go. We can have these chariots pouring hell on them while these guys support here. We're most likely going to get overpowered here, but my ideal position is for us to just do as much damage as we can, because we know this battle cannot be won. Yep, that's good. If you guys can get these guys to... that's not going to do that. Those guys quickly want to push down here. Awesome, we have one unit fleeing already. It's going to help out tremendously if we can get archer power on there. And maybe power on these guys. That'll be very helpful, because these guys are very outnumbered here, but since they are spearmen, they should be able to hold flanks. Vastly outnumbered here. Here we have our cavalry
Our hidden units have been discovered.
heading down. They've been discovered, that's okay. Get you two to actually start firing on them now. You two, just fire on them. This charge. There we go. There we go. They should be tearing them up. Because they're being teared up, so I'm going to pull them out and go for another charge.
The men are wavering.
Which men? Oh my god, no. Splash and get out of there. Alright, I should have probably used you in the rear, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Let's set you guys up over here. Okay, they are there. Sweet. I think that's the enemy units. Awesome. That isn't though. Okay, they stay. So we're getting them to rout. And these units will soon rout, which means we can flank. Finally. Come on. Just pour into them. They are already doing that. They're already saying, nah. We're attacked in the rear. We're getting out of here. Yeah, let's get some archer fire over them. The enemy general's dead. This is a massive blow. As you see, the whole army starts to rout. Let's get you guys fighting in here. Watch out. And then I want these guys attacking them. Same with my chariots. These guys won't. No, 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 no. You are not fleeing today, proud men of the islands. Proud men of Ireland, come on. Yes, you will hold.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on, lads. If we can just get these archers, swords as well. Nice, they stay on fighting 150 to 130. They were outnumbered more than 3 to 1. And now we have taken the advantage here. If we can just get all these guys pouring on them. You guys pouring on them. I think our general unit has routed. It's very surprising. We're just gonna try and cut on some survivors here. Let's get them dead. Let's get those guys murdered as well. Sweet. It's going to be chasing them down. I'll speed it up. Come on. Heading them into the woods now. They're going to be shattered and fatigued. And we're just going to be tired. But our morale be tenfold there. Get a little cinematic so I don't want other units. Chasing them down here. The last of these so-called Britons. They call themselves. They have no right to be called that. we
The battle is turning in our
are the
favor.
rightful tribe. And victory is ours. Let's end the battle. We sustained 819 losses, more than I would have liked, to their 2,000. So we basically, every man in our army, at least on average, killed about one person. Amazing stuff, really. We were expected to lose this battle. As you see, we killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We demolished about 6 entire units, and none of our units, as you see, leaving here, none routing. And then 10-minute battle. This will be battle, the first episode. I'm very happy that we got a battle in today's episode. Oh. To murder these traitors. And we will take the north. The north is ours for the taking. We're going to hire some mercenaries if we can. No, we can't. Let's just finish them off. Order resolve that. They have another surprise host on their own legion. On their own settlement here. They're trying to build up another army. But that won't happen. My forces are here to demolish their dreams. I'm going to encircle there. That'll be a battle for another time. So we're going to retreat. Fortify. And we're going to be taking them on in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, before we leave today, I want to set a war coordination target. So we have some new information here from the spies of the south. An alliance has been called between an unlikely couple, the Dumani and the Iceni of Camladunum, have joined forces with the Iski. Maybe it's time we ask the Iceni for a client state. Our power now goes on beyond anything. Let's see if we can get some trade here before the ending of this episode. Okay, so let's just have a strategical overview. Here, let's go to diplomatic status. We are allies with the whole south and only at war with the north. We have a faction ownership variety of every single settlement in Britannia. The public order is high, and we have a very, very substantial wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And on that note, the Ebdani will succeed. Make sure to check out my other content. Like and subscribe. Adios.